And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Welcome, your Miami Marlins.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Swing and a ground ball. Douglas fires over to first. One up, one down.
Batting second, the right fielder, George Valera.
So one out, nobody on. Will Douglas stepping in now for the Yankees. And foul ball. Douglas was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. There's a swing and a drive.
Go.
And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second, and he's got a double. So that extends his hitting streak to 40 games. He's really in that rarefied air now, Chris.
Yeah, you have to wonder what's going on in his dome right now. I mean, I know he's trying to block out all the noise, but at this point, it's impossible. And as much as he wants to focus on the task at hand, all the talk about the chase for the record is going to dominate anything else happening on the field. This is pretty special.
In the dirt, blocked.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. Cabrera went deep in his most recent game. The pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. Lawler brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Batting it, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One down, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Eric Wagaman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground, could be 2. Tosses to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Grab.
1 out, bases empty.
Batter number 24, second baseman
Douglas, recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. His 67th home run of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Runner at second, 2 down. Douglas turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Paulie going back, going, gone. Another homer. His 68th homer of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 6-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. His 69th homer of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. The Fish in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
To the right side. Over to Goldie. Oh. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now it's the second baseman, Will Douglas. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. It's 9-6.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run, 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
First and second, 2 outs. Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Williams is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees make it 6 straight victories. Douglas went deep in this one and matched Mark McGwire with his 70th home run of the year. Incredible.
Well, that's exactly the word for it, Boog. Incredible. And he might not be done yet. We could see him break the record if everything goes right. What a year it's been.
Will Douglas riding an historic 40-game hitting streak where every at-bat has become a must-watch moment. 1 hit away from moving past Ty Cobb's run in 1911. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now the number 2 hitter, George Valera.
George Valera.
And he grounds one to the right side. Douglas fires to first in time.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Luis.
Back here in Miami, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Will Douglas. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 71st home run of the season. It's 2-0. And with that homer, he's pushed his hitting streak that we've all been locked in on up to 40 games, Chris.
Absolutely unbelievable what he's doing right now. Totally capturing everyone's attention around the league, and that swing was a great example of why. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jonah Bride. And Siggy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. On the ground, Douglas slings to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Eric Wagaman.
1 out, bases empty.
Number 24, second baseman,
Douglas, a former All-Star, just 21 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Hill sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out. 1 out, bases empty. Now here is Jonah Bride. Ground ball up the middle, Douglas. Throw to first in time.
Now batting the first.
Here's the second baseman, Will Douglas. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That one hammered left field, way back there. See you later. another homer. His 72nd home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Luis Arias. Ground ball right side. Over to Goldie. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joda.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Will Douglas.
Will Douglas.
And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hill sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
1 down, runner at third. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Douglas stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Paulie makes the grab. 2 away now. So a runner at third, 2 outs. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Right side. Valera. And that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it, though, 6-1. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Graham Paulie. The Marlins down to their final strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. Goldie. But the second baseman calls him off. That's the ball game. Douglas was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 2 homers on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Will Douglas, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Douglas getting ready to hit.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Hill under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Valera now at the plate. Man at second. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
One out, base is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground, right side, Douglas. Tosses to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 2 and the Yankees 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Will Douglas. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Pickoff throw, Douglas. Back in on a dive. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's towards center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring because
Cabrera. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the second baseman, Will Douglas. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. His 73rd home run of the season. And they inch closer. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
And that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Grisham the next to hit. Nardi is just 1 strike away. Popped up. Ramirez should have this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Douglas won't forget this game anytime soon, as he tied the single-season record for home runs with number 73.
And what a tremendous achievement, Boog.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Singy, we have a chance to witness history here today. There's one player everyone's got their eyes on. Will Douglas. He's on the verge of breaking the Major League single-season home run record.
And you can feel the buzz in the stadium, Boog. This is a record that transcends the game of baseball. This is national news. His chase for this record has been absolutely remarkable to watch. And the game itself here will actually take a back seat to his quest to set the new mark.
Back at Globe Life Field, top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Will Douglas.
And you can feel the intensity in the ballpark. Everyone wondering if this will be the at-bat that sees him break the record.
Malley back to work. This one smoked out to left. Peterson makes the grab.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's Josh Young. Grounder might be two. To second, that's one. And two. In time to first for the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
That's towards center. Langford in position. And there's one down. Base is empty, one away. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first, and Garcia is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One out, base is empty.
Second baseman, Will
Douglas with a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Langford makes the play, and there's two down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you,
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Kobe Mayo will hit next. This to third, to second. There's one out. The double play ends the inning. No outs. Runner at first. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. To the right side, and that's a fair ball. Carter rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-3.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe.
Get down.
Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score easily.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. Another homer. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing at the bat, nice win for the team.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. Will Douglas is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Will Douglas. On the verge of history, his next home run will break this well-struck left field. And it's gone! And we have a new single-season home run king. One of the most revered records in baseball has been broken.
What a moment. You know he's feeling it on the inside. This is an achievement that will define his career, something that's bigger than even the sport itself.
No doubt about it. No matter where he goes from here, he'll always be remembered for this amazing season and this moment. And we've been anticipating this for weeks, but it doesn't make it any less special. A remarkable accomplishment in what has been a remarkable season for him. A moment that will live on in baseball history for a long time.
Absolutely no question about it. This is something we are very lucky to be able to witness.
So digging in, Jake Berger. On the ground, right side, Douglas. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number one. One out, bases empty. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Douglas, a former All-Star, just 21 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Bases empty, one away, top half of inning number 4. That's a laser base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he has seen.
Gray moves to first. Douglas back in on a dive. Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Seager. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning. Here's Siegs to the plate now. With the shift on, hits right into it. Over to Goldie. One out in the bottom of the 4th. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Will Douglas. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Yankees up by 3. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. And up next for New York, Will Douglas. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Taveras calls it in, and there's one away. Man at first, here's Josh Young. Rolled to short, could be 2. Slings to second. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Douglas moved into uncharted territory in this game, hitting his 74th homer of the season and breaking the single-season record.
Boog, I can't believe that we've seen this record broken 3 times in our lifetimes, but this one is especially remarkable. 73 has seemed unreachable, but he's put together a season for the ages. Congratulations to him on doing something unforgettable.
Will Douglas getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Back at Globe Life Field, and now the rookie second baseman, Will Douglas. Evaldi back to work. This one in the air, center field. Langford makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Here's Josh Young. On the ground, right side, Douglas. Fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Man at first, one away.
Batter number 24, second baseman, Will Douglas.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. Way back there. That one is gone. A laser to left. Home run number 75 on the year, and they add on. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
As we go to the last of the third, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Right side. Over to Goldie. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Second baseman, Will
Douglas went deep in his most recent game. Swung on, belted. Going back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So up next, Kobe Mayo.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
And that'll load the bases.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So they're all loaded up. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for 1, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Two outs with a man at third. And now, Ronaldo Hernandez. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 11-6.
Right fielder, Trent.
One down. Will Douglas digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard. Had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So you might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair. Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
There's a swing and a drive, and it's into the gap. Bellinger on his way home. He will score.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. And now, Kobe Mayo. Check on the runner. Douglas back on a dive. That one the other way. He gets there with the slide. Onto the pitcher. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Will Douglas. The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The Yankees looking to rally. Murphy back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 13-10. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Stanton now.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 15-13. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Jacob Webb will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Robert Garcia on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers slug their way to a win in this one. Douglas, certainly not the reason they lost this game. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. Robert Flores with Carlos Pena and Dan O'Dowd. And pretty much all anyone in the baseball world is talking about right now, the new single-season home run record. What a run it has been. Guys, how do you make sense of what we've seen?
This is absolutely awesome. So exciting. I thought I was going to run out of placatas. But just watching this unfold, the discipline that it takes to stay focused on your approach day in and day out.
Yeah, discipline plus the fact the amount of pressure that you're dealing with as you get closer to the award makes it very special.
Well, congratulations again to the new single-season home run record holder.
Will Douglas. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Bottom of the second, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Will Douglas. Brown back to work. And that one hammered way back there. Gone! And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Douglas.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Will Douglas.
Left field, way back there. Going, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 6-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Putting on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie. That's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. 7, 8, 9, 2. And next for New York, Will Douglas. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Scott, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. Another homer. His 80th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
One strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game. Douglas had a sensational showing in the win. Left the yard 4 times in this one.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Will Douglas with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 2 on, 1 out. Douglas now at the plate.
Douglas.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Second baseman.
Runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive. Get out of town. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 6-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Singleton over at second. McCormick over at first with 1 away. On the ground to third. Cabrera over to second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, Yankees 6 and the Astros 2. Two out, space is empty. Douglas made a massive impact in his last game with 4 home runs. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's going to be Will Douglas. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Swung on, belted. Way back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. It's 10-2.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
The Astros down to their final strike. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees take the first 2 games of this series. Douglas really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A remarkable 4-homer game. Will Douglas with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the second baseman, Will Douglas. Out front, rip foul. Fly ball out towards left field. That's back. Into the second deck and gone. It's that ball goodbye. A gigantic blast. That's 9 homers this series. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty.
24. Second baseman,
Douglas, a former All-Star, just 21 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
To the right side, Douglas. To first, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Douglas wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. And first offering is fouled off. McCullers winds, fires. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His 10th home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the base.
the batter number.
Now it's the second baseman, Will Douglas. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that is out of play. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Bunt down, and that ends the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 9 and the Astros nothing. Will Douglas stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick trying to get there. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This could end it. Scored it out into left. It's going to fall for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, safe, and it's now 10-2.
Now back, the shortstop, Jeremy.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Smoked into left, base hit. 1 run across, the throw in, but it's offline. It's 10-4. And now it's Christian Walker. Two outs. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Douglas had a great showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
1.